Hey, my little sugars, how y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Shock. I know y'all are shocked. I'm shocked myself. I just figured out something. I'm gonna tell y'all about it when y'all get in the building, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all what's better for Ms.V. And probably for y'all too. Because I need to do a time change. Give me more time to get my life together. Fixing breakfast this morning. I wanted breakfast this morning, so I came right in the door and decided, okay, it's breakfast time. Normally I eat whatever in the morning, but this morning for some reason I wanted breakfast. So y'all come on in, let's talk. Earlier this morning. I'm not sure if I even want coffee this morning. Normally I want coffee in the morning, but I don't know about that. Give y'all a few minutes to get in here. So we're going to have grits, shrimp and grits, and eggs this morning. Some weeding over here. No bread. I just mess up the diet. I already been messing up. So ain't no sense me keep messing up, okay? Where is this light coming from? Hold on. I got a glare over in the kitchen. Let me see if that helped the situation. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's better. It's this light up here. Okay. Now let's see if that's gonna be too dark. Turn this one on. I can't never get these lights straight in the kitchen. It's still a glare coming from the lights. Okay. Just turn them back on then. It'll be a glare. Or I'll be in the dark. One way or the other. We'll make this happen. Okay. Hey, what's up, Suitcase? Oh, you present this morning, bright and early. Ms.V ain't gonna be fussing at me about not being at home. Nah, I wasn't gonna fuss at you. I just hadn't seen you in a minute. That's all. That's it, that's all. So how you been, girlfriend? Since I hadn't seen you in a minute. I'm trying to wait on a few more people to come in while I cook my breakfast here. So people won't have to be catching replays. See what y'all saying. Good morning, Ms.V. Monster. Happy Wednesday to you too, Suitcase. It's a beautiful day. But it's supposed to rain 40%, so probably this afternoon we'll get rain here in Houston. Yeah. Okay, who else came in? Hey, Latina, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am doing great. Just trying to feed my face. I'm a little hungry this morning. And I wanted breakfast this morning, so it was like, okay, do you stop and buy breakfast or do you go home and you cook breakfast? Well, I couldn't think of any place that was close by that would give me shrimp and grits this morning. So I decided I'd come home and I'd do it myself. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't pull off my jacket. I just washed my hands and started cooking. Not bad. And then I realized something. I don't know if y'all will watch it back when I did the video on cleaning my cast iron skillets. Well, I cleaned most of them and then I got to moving and I forgot about the cast iron skillets. It just kind of slipped my mind. I was like, okay, so we're not going to worry about that anymore. Hey, Lily, y'all coming in. I see you. Just be trying to fix some breakfast this morning so she can sit down and talk to you. And I think 11 o'clock is going to be a better time for me now that I'm working because I really don't leave work until about 9:45. By the time I drive home, it's 10 o'clock. So it's a better time for me. When I'm off work, 10 or 10:30 will work, but it's really rushing me to turn the camera on. And then I hate to turn the camera on when I'm driving because then I can't really read your comments. So that's where I am with this. I'm going to back it up an hour. I don't know why it stays so clogged up, hoarse all the time. Probably under that ceiling fan. Okay. You're doing great, thank God. Okay, that's good, Suke. Hey, to Justin, everyone coming in, please ring the bell. Thank you, Suke. I appreciate that. Hey, Elaine. What's up, Angel? I see my little sugar wiggles coming on up in the house. They in the building this morning. I'm so off until people don't even know what time I'm coming on now. That's why I got to get it together and move that time up, because y'all got real spoiled to a certain time, and I can understand that. If you're watching your content creator and it's one that just don't pop on all day, all through the day, that you following, then it's a little bit more difficult when you're used to getting up for one thing and then you kind of doing your schedule around it. So I gotta do better. It's me, oh Lord, it's me. I'm gonna do better. Okay, so we're gonna bag that time up. Ms.V gonna do a whole lot better than she been doing. Okay, let me get me a skillet for this egg, and then it's on and popping now. Where's Miss Martha? Because I'm bending down, Miss Martha. Miss Martha wants Coop to come and bend for me. I don't need no Coop in my life. That ain't be nothing but another problem, another headache. The good part about this whole thing is that I don't have to be worried about feeding little gator. That, see, it's always a light at the end of the rainbow. Yeah. But y'all saw my title. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to go on and start talking about it while I'm finishing up my breakfast here. So, you know, this is the season where in the past, I'm going to put it that way, people had to always watch out for scam alerts and, you know, people doing stuff they ain't had no business. But lately, in this new era that we living in, it's all year long now. Hell, they'll scam you in June like they will in December. It used to be in the past where we just had to watch out around the holiday season. You better keep your eyes open and alert all year long, because there's some quick talkers, some fast talkers out there, some liars, and you'll be taken before you even know it. It was always this time of year. Even on the news, they would tell you different stuff that was happening, and they can't even keep up with it now because a lot of it is happening on the internet, to be honest. That's where a lot of people are getting taken these days, through internet dating or just watching the internet and giving to people that you don't know nothing about, and you think these people are all right, and these people are out to get you, and they're going to take you for the ride of your life. We as content creators got to be careful, because everybody trying to take you for a ride. You out here trying to make a little change and bring a little message and have a little fun, and before you know it, here they come. Over here with a sob story. Y'all have seen them come in here. It's my birthday. Ain't never seen them before, but you want to tell me it's your birthday. What am I supposed to do about it? Yep. And it's deeper than birthdays. Some of the stuff that has happened on the back end, people ain't no good. And they know they ain't no good. Turn this fan on. I'll turn a little air on. But that's what's going on. I wanted to talk to y'all about that. You know, I'm sure y'all are old enough and wise enough, but some of these people are so creative in their thinking and their how they address you, till they be done taking you before you even realize it. You might be going down for a couple of years and don't even know that you're going for the ride of your life. So just beware. Times are hard. Money is hard to come by right now. And everybody's basically having to watch. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You got to watch now. The scam alert. And it's just not out here, you know, with certain people. Yeah, I saw a little bit of 2 channels where I saw the same content creator pulling another wool over somebody's eyes. But I look at that as, look, if the people want to give her and they know what's going on, just like we see it, don't tell me they don't see it. They just like the lady, okay? So let it be what it is. She pulled off a big one last year. She's going to pull off another one every year. Because it's obvious to me that this is the season. People are more free-hearted. They're more giving. They're more kind. They're more loving. And people take advantage of your kindness. They take your kindness for a weakness. It shouldn't be that way, but it is, and it has always been that way. This ain't nothing new, people. It's just different folks. A different day. She ain't the only one. Yeah, that's doing it. And she won't be the last. Just be aware and be careful. And that's everywhere you go. You know, back in the 80s, we had to worry about, there was people at the mall getting up underneath your car and cutting you with a razor blade around the ankles. And then once you feel the cut, you're going to drop everything and go down, right? So that was one of the things that was going on. It's every year it's just something different. And now we're coming up to Halloween. You got to be careful with that. Those of you with children and grandchildren, you know not to be letting them go to all these people's house if you don't know these folks. Ain't no more thing just going from door to door no more. That's over. You're not having a party for them, or you can't take them to an event where you know the people and what they're giving your kids, then don't celebrate it. It's never been a big holiday with me. Ever. No, ma'am. I did things when my kid was small at home and had her parties at home and let the people come. But in this day and time, I would think I wouldn't even do that. Because you can't trust nobody. That's the thing. Everybody's suspect to me. Yep. To watch your back, watch your front, watch it. You know, it used to be watch your back. Everything has changed. You better watch your whole body. Yep. Okay, I'm almost there. Almost there, y'all. I wasn't really hungry. I was just craving grits this morning. That's one of my favorite breakfast foods. A lot of people like breads, pancakes, biscuits, bagels, toast. That's not my big thing. And I just started back eating eggs not too many years ago. And I was hooked on oatmeal for a while. But now I'm off the oatmeal kick. I'm on the grits kick. And I got these new grits I showed y'all. The Harmony grits. Yeah. So I kind of like them. But they don't taste like the regular grits. They taste more like corn than grits. Okay. Get this over here. Then I can sit down and read y'all's comments. Okay. Don't make a mess trying to hold a phone. Hold your horses, y'all. I'm almost there. Oh, that looks kind of delicious. And everybody tells me you shouldn't even bother with the eggs, because if there's anything running in them, I ain't eating them. They need to be cooked. And they say that gives you hardening of the arteries. Well, Mine should be hard as a brick by now. By the time I eat it, I don't want to see nothing running in it. That's raw to me. And I don't do raw eggs. Over easy and all that. No. Over hard. Okay. Here we go. Let me go over here and sit down. Copper squat. Where I'm sitting. Guess I'll come over here and get something to eat with. Ouch. I turned my fires out and did. Okay. Here we go. Ain't too bad. Turn this fan off so it won't be cooling my food down too fast. Okay, we're going to do a quick verse today. Flashlight deal. That'll work. Okay. All right, let me get into my chat and see what y'all talking about. Thank y'all for holding on for a minute while I cook my breakfast. So I am right here with Miss Suke speaking to Elaine. Hello. Everyone says Suke. Miss Bama's in the building this morning. What it do, Bama? How's it going? Where's my stand? I'm so unorganized these days, and it gets on my nerves, but I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay, here. Okay. Auntie Mimi is in the building too. My shrimp and grits turned out good. I ain't lying. Can you see them? They turned out pretty good. Could you see them, y'all? Let me flip the camera this way. Hold on. See? They ain't looking bad. They real yellow, like I say, because they, how many grits made from corn? All right. So I think it's going to be an acquired taste if you're used to the other grits. Hold on, I forgot my paper towel. Okie dokie. She's back. Auntie say, Ms.V, come on whenever you have time, patience, and will. I wouldn't worry about anything else. A lot of us have a life with chores, errands, and work. I'm very empathetic to people being busy. Okay, thank you, Auntie Mimi. I needed to hear that, okay? Because it's different when you go back to work and when you at home every day. You can just pop on at the regular time, you know, my 10 and my 7:30. But it's a little bit more difficult because I never know what's going to happen at school. Like this morning, I had some paperwork I had to correct from yesterday. I forgot that it was Monday and we were off. And when it clicked was when I saw today is Wednesday. Why am I writing on Tuesday? Because I had written in Monday space, my attendance. So I had to go in and correct my sheet. I would have been home earlier, but it is what it is. Suke is reminding y'all to ring that bell. Thank you, Suke. Ms.V, your time is very understandable with us that you have going on whenever for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Charlene and chat. Blessings to you all, the Grateful Wednesday. Praying everyone have a blessed day. Thank you, Charlene. So far, so good. Your hair is beautiful. I got up this morning. I tried to fix it so I wouldn't have to wear a cap this morning. The edges are growing back, as y'all can see. And I don't have that line of bald spot there. And it's coming back. Yeah. It's like it was so damaged. This was all I could do. I couldn't deal with having hair up there, and it's a couple of different grades of hair, and then it's thin in the top now from wearing all the weaves and the wigs and aging, and then thick in the back here. And this part across here is a whole different grade of hair than the sides and the top. So I was like, I'm just starting over. So we getting there now. We growing back out. It's longer than what it looked. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's about almost 2 inches there now. Yeah, it's coming back. So, but it's coming back different. And I told y'all the little gray hairs are starting to pop in, but it's time. I have been scammed with or without money. Oh Lord, Bama. I think we've all been taken for that ride. I know I have. I've given to people who promised they were going to give it back, people who were saying they were going to do one thing with it and they turned around and did something completely opposite with it. But, you know, I've learned along the way too. I'm not the bank. Don't keep calling me, asking me to borrow from me because I'm not First National, okay? And I have obligations just like everybody else. And I'm single now. I'm not with husband where money is just flowing. His income is gone, okay? It's mine now. So I have to make whatever he left me and whatever I make and have do until I'm out of here. So I had to stop a lot of that too. Don't just call me when you think, okay, who were you calling before you knew me? That's what you're gonna have to do, okay? It's just that simple. Because you might get it back. I'm gonna give it back to you on next Wednesday. Next Wednesday turn into next year or never. Can't do it. It bothers me that people do scamming, but I really take offense when they scam the elderly. They know what they're doing. A lot of these people set themselves up with it. I'm very conscious of that in my old age. With not doing dating on the internet, because a lot of that is a scam. And being aware of the younger man trying to hit on you, there's a reason. You're established. They know that. It ain't about you when they can go out there and get somebody their age. No. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, I'm good by myself. I don't have to worry about all that. That's right. Ain't no more trick or treat. You'll get tricked more than you'll get treated. We're having something at the church this year, and we've had it a couple of years, called Trick or Trunk, where members of the church volunteer to decorate their cars and pop their trunks and let the people drive by with the kids, and they hand them candy. So that's a safer thing. If you're not going to people's houses that you actually know. It's no way if I had a child living here that could just go from door to door. I don't know these people up in here. I don't know nothing about them. And very seldom even see them. Okay, my thing jumped on me. I got to go back. Bama says, that's right. Ain't no more trick or treat. You right. Yes, that's definitely overeating candy from strangers. It is, and they don't need all that sugar anyway. That's what's wrong with American children and adults. We eat too much sugar. We eat too much flour. Our diets are killing us. Yep, too many carbs and too much sugar. And then you wonder why you have all these health issues. But if you think back in the past, older Black generation didn't do that. They cooked maybe a little bit unhealthy, but that food held you up much longer. All day long, they were able to get out and burn it off too, because they worked hard in the fields, outside jobs. Everybody's sitting at a desk now, just sitting up there snacking and eating and going on. And most of it is processed food with a bunch of sugar and a bunch of carbs. Our kids do parties. They don't trick or treat anymore. My daughter makes buckets for all of them. It's 10 of them, and she do 10 every year. That's good, Charlene. I'm glad to hear that. Right. If they want to give, it's on them. But please think about your own well-being with helping your family and savings for unforeseen circumstances. You got that right, Tracy. Because when you need a handout, you can't call them. Mm-mm. I ain't got it. I would, but you know, I had to do this. I had to do that. And then they gonna get on the phone and call up everybody. You know, she called me for some money, but they ain't gonna tell when they call you for some money. That's the way folks are. Mm-hmm. I had grits yesterday. I love them with shrimp too. Okay, I hadn't had it in a while, Charlene. And this morning I thought about it. I said, I want breakfast. What did it was they were cooking breakfast. A lot of the ladies at work get together and eat breakfast after their bus run is over. And it's about 8 or 10 of them, and they all sit at one long table, and 2 or 3 of them will go in the kitchen and cook. But I don't really know those ladies like that, and to sit down and eat breakfast with them. And I have other things I be trying to do other than stay at work. I'm going back at 1 for 125, so I'm trying to do that. Good morning, Deborah Silver. How you doing? Charlene said exactly, Ms.V. I have to have scrambled well done, no running. Like you said, I a lot of people, my mom even ate them like that. She could just eat a raw egg, basically. I can't do it. It's just, I guess it's the texture of that yolk and that white on my tongue and trying to swallow it. No. Looks delicious, Miss V. It's pretty good to say I did it in a hurry and didn't stop and even think about it. I'm talking to y'all while I'm cooking. Yeah, that's from cooking many, many years. And then I cook for a big family. It's hard to cook for just me. Make it taste right. And as y'all notice in my cooking, I'm always cooking too much and having to freeze it. I don't know how to cook a little bit of food. And I don't measure anything unless I'm baking. So I can never give anybody a recipe. I can tell them the ingredients, but I can't tell them how much. Hey, Annette, good morning. Charlene is telling y'all, ring that bell, ring that bell. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Hello, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. I finally realized that when I went to do my attendance on the bus and I was on the wrong day. But normally they would block it off where you'll start on the right day. But this time when I got my sheet out of my mailbox, it wasn't blocked off, and it didn't occur to me until this morning. Today is not Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. You're on the wrong day. So then I was like, oh, I got to redo this sheet. The whole sheet. Okay, let me go on down. Y'all know I have to restart my chat because it stops on me. Exactly, Miss V. I have to have scrambled well done, so no running like, okay, looks delicious. Hello, beautiful. Thank you, Charlene, for the donation. I appreciate that. I've been buying my kids candy, so I take the $10 and keep them sweet. But I said I was going to stop buying them candy because that's not good for them, because a lot of them are on medications and they're already hyper. So I got to find them something else to award them when they're good on the bus other than candy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really give that some thought. Y'all got any thought about what I can give them? Like, I try to give all of them. I don't want to leave nobody out because they be looking so pitiful. This morning, my little boy, I had to go talk to his grandmother and get off the bus because he's getting into it with everybody because he's being too bossy, and he's used to doing that at home. And that's the grandmother I told you I knew from the children's dentistry when I used to take my daughter there. When I went to talk to her, she said, I already know who he trying to boss, what he trying to do, who he trying to control. So I told her, I said, I think if you get him a headset to put on, because a lot of them do wear it because they don't like outside noises other than the noises they make, then he might be able to tune out what other people are saying or what other people are doing. Because a lot of times he's telling on other people what they're doing. And he should be turned around, because he's turned around in the back of him looking to be able to tell me as if I don't see it. I'm at the back of the bus. I see everything. So come up with some suggestions for me. But I appreciate the donation. It'll probably go to my kids. Thank you so much. Hey, Living Purpose, good morning. Hey, Sheila Gray. Hey, Ms.V, how you do? Clean the cast iron. Do you clean cast iron? I had to. It had rust on it, Sylvia. It wasn't like I had been using it. This was cast iron. Most of the pieces were given to me. And I have an old video out there from the old place where I used to live. And I was out in the garage on the table cleaning the rust off of it. And then I had to re-season it again, putting oil on it and putting it in the oven on broil and letting it stay in there for like an hour to get it off. I worked on it for a couple of days. And I got the Dutch oven cleaned, and I think I got 2 skillets cleaned. But I also have a grill that I didn't finish. And I have a skillet that I need to finish. So back in the day, my mom cooked on nothing but cast iron, but how she did hers from the beginning was she would take it and she would oil it and she would build her fire outside and she just throw it in the fire and let it go out. Then she'd come back and she'd wipe it down and she'd oil it, and then she would run it back through the oven. And she cooked on those for years. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to cook on those cast iron skillets because of that glass top on top of the stove. Has anybody cooked in cast iron on top of glass? Because mine is glass, remember? Ms.V, how do you, okay. But that's, I had to just scrub. I made me up a solution. Having been in the lab for so many years, I took solution of Comet. I don't know. It's stuff I had up under, cleaning stuff I had up underneath the cabinet. I don't even remember what all I put in my water. And I let it set in a dish pan of water with this cleaning solution for a couple of hours. Then I got my scrubber and I just went to scrubbing. And a lot of it started coming off immediately. And then I rinsed it off. And I put like a paste of the same solution on it and let it sit for a while with just a little water inside the skillet. Then I came back and I came with a brush and I was scrubbing. And I got them to looking pretty good. I showed them on that video. They came out really, really good. But it was days worth of work. It didn't happen overnight because I couldn't go outside and build a fire like my mom used to do, okay, out in the country. I couldn't do that. Okay. Yes, my grandparents and their aunts and uncles never ate fast food like we do. My first fast food that I had in my lifetime, it was in high school. In the 70s, early 70s, they built a McDonald's right across the street from the high school, and we had an open campus so we could go over to the McDonald's. There was a Pizza Inn that came to town, and then of course where there's a McDonald's there's a Burger King. So down on the next block was Burger King. So that's what we did. We went over there, and that was my first fast food. But eating out, I had never eaten out ever in my life up until I was probably I think it came my sophomore year in high school. Yeah. Ms.V, you had a great live on mental health. Oh, thank you, Living Purpose. I kind of like dived into it as much as I could. I'm not a psychiatrist by no means. I've had many psychology classes and I have life experiences on psychology. So I went off what I knew. That's all I could do. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out here in YouTube land that has much more experience than I do. But I gave it my best shot. My eggs have to be well scrambled too. Before I cook them, I have to take that thick looking white stuff out of it. Yeah. And they got the eggs in the cartons and all that. I've never even bought those. I say, it's enough that I had to train my mind and my body to eat the real egg. I'm not going in no carton now. Okay. And then now they saying, the yolk is not that good. Just eat the white. They've been eating the yolk for years and live to be 100. Come on. I was doing too much. One time bacon wasn't no good. Well, it wasn't supposed to be eating the pork from the beginning, according to the Bible, but we did, and it's good. Thank you, Charlene, for becoming a sugar worker. I appreciate that. Ms.V, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling fine. You look well and more energetic today compared to the first surgery. First surgery was harder. I told y'all, this eye wasn't as bad as the right eye. The second day of the first surgery, I could feel a lot of pressure on it where it felt like he was still pushing on it or whatever. This eye stayed dry all the time. I'm having to remember every 4 hours I'm supposed to put the drop in this one. This one has done well. It's like no pressure at all. This one still is a little bit sore. And it's over a month old now. And I can feel it when I blink still. So it's going to take a little longer for the right eye to heal because it was a longer surgery too. It was 45 minutes on this side, only 30 minutes on this side. But I can see even clearer out of this eye in 2 days versus this one here. And he said he adjusted them where one is going to be for nearsightedness and one will be for farsightedness. So we'll see. That he did it on purpose. So I could be able to see out of one very far and out of the other one real close. So they have to adjust. My brain has to adjust to that also. I'm listening, ready to go to the doctor's appointment. Okay, Living Purpose. I hope everything turns out well for you. Yes, my mom did hers that way too, Ms.V. Okay. And hers turned out fine, I'm sure, huh, Charlene? That's how my mother cleaned her cast irons. My adopted mother was born in 1917. I saw a lot of old remedies. Yeah, back then, we didn't go to the doctor when I was a child. I did not go to the doctor until I had to get my shots to go to school. I don't ever remember going to the doctor other than that. And never was in the hospital or anything until I had my child and I was 27 years old. We went to the dentist, but we never went to the doctor. And every year we got cleaned out. Castor oil, orange juice. And then apparently it must have worked because we were all healthy. None of my siblings ever went to the doctor for anything. Even I don't know if I told y'all the story where, my grandmother lived with us and my grandfather, my father's mother and father. And one day I was outside and my brother was pushing me in this baby buggy, old time buggy, the big baby buggies. And we ran over a stick and the stick popped up and it cut my leg. And I showed y'all the scar on the video where the scar is there, but you won't see a stitch. She didn't stitch it up. She didn't do nothing but pour coal oil on it and wrapped it up. Yeah. And it's nothing ever happened. And the scar is over time. It's a little bright there and you can still see the line, but it was gashed open. Today, I probably would have died from that same scar. And it's a scar about that long. Yeah. Right above my ankle going across. Mm-hmm. Okay. Auntie Mimi said, yes, you can use cast iron on electric glass stovetop, but it'll take longer to heat up. So you'll have to play with the heat. Okay, I didn't know if I could do that. Thank you for telling me, Auntie. I was a little leery of it until I found out from somebody who had done it. And another thing, Auntie, what am I supposed to clean that stove with? Other than I just been cleaning it and then spraying a little Windex on it. I know that ain't what you're cleaning with. Do they have a glass cleaner for it? Because this is my first one. I've never had one before. Because I need to get out and buy some stuff to clean stainless steel refrigerator, dishwasher, stove. I need the glass top cleaner, and I need the stuff to clean the granite with. I've used that before because I've had granite in several houses, and it polishes it and it just makes it shine so pretty because that's a natural stone. Burger King was my first job to Living Purpose. I was a junior in college, and Burger King came to Ruston, Louisiana. I told y'all I went to Louisiana Tech, and I thought my parents wouldn't send me enough money, so I took my little happy butt down there, and I thought I was gonna just flip some burgers and make some quick money. That was the hardest job, and you stink like a burger. You had grease all over you because I guess the hoods were not that good that we were cooking on at the time, and they fooled me. When I first went in there, I was in the window. I was just telling them what to do. I didn't know we were gonna rotate. I must have kept that job a month. When I got tired of going home smelling like them little red shoes I had on, little red leather shoes, smell like a burger, and I smelled like a burger. I had a lot of hair down my back at the time. I had to go. So then I had the nerves to go to the library and get me a job. That lasted another month. Then I decided, okay, my parents giving me enough money. Yeah, that's a great report. Praise God. You should try Tim Hortons coffee from Canada, says John Peterson. Well, I find it here in Houston. I got a Whole Foods market, a international market. John, Tim Hortons. Okay. Tell me where to get it. Or do I have to go online? Castor oil is now being marketed as healthy. I use it on my brows, lashes, hair. Helps it grow thick. Castor oil is in a lot of hair products today, Auntie. I use it, but we used to take it internally, Auntie, and that was our cleanser. It cleansed your everything in your body until it cleansed out. Or what was that other stuff she would give us? 3 6s. I have not seen that in years, but that was our colon cleansers. And nobody never had no colon cancer back then either. But they did it in the spring of the year. And I guess it lasted out, and we never had colds. Flu, none of that. And it got cold down in North Louisiana back then. Very cold. Be down in the teens. I use a stainless steel cleaner on my stove and fridge. I found that Dawn dishwashing liquid works good on cleaning my stove. They have the Dawn you can spray on and wipe off. I saw that. I've not bought it yet, but I've seen it, Charlene. So, okay, I'm going to use that on the stainless steel, the spray. I'm good with that. But what about the glass top? That's what I need to know. Let me pull up my chat again. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. I use oven cleaner on my glass top. And once I clear the oven cleaner, I think you mean clean the oven cleaner, I apply a little vinegar to shine. Okay, I got some of that down there. I just didn't know what to use. And I knew I was doing wrong with that Windex. So the oven cleaner on the glass top, and then once it's clean, then come back over it with vinegar. Okay. Tim Horton is the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. Personally, not a fan. It's meth. Okay. That's what Auntie says. Well, I have to try just to see. I have to find it first. I'm not big on Dunkin' Donuts either. I'm a shipless girl. That's what I grew up on. So they had you drink castor oil and chase it with orange juice because it's nasty. It's thick and it's not a good taste. You got to chase it with something that you're going to throw it back up. It is good for you. They were right. Yep, every spring. Every last one of us got in the line and we got our little dose of it. And then the next thing, we were all in the bathroom back to back. Hurry up, I gotta go. Go to the other bathroom. Dawn spray has been good. They sell specific glass top cleaner. Okay, when I go out this weekend to get those, I told you I need granite cleaner, I need stainless steel cleaner, and the glass top. Those are the three I need to buy. For stainless steel, I use, what is that, Wyman stainless steel cleaner and polish. Is that at Walmart? Can I get that at Walmart, Living Purpose? Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? Good morning. We over here talking about a little bit of everything. We started off talking about beware the scammers, Vaughn, and then we went on into the topic on mental health that I did the other night, and we're talking about cleaning now the stoves and the refrigerators and the granite, because I got to do that this weekend. Okay, plate, you're gonna have to come closer. I'm getting full. Oh, you use that brand too? Okay. All right. I'm good with the stainless steel because I've had it for about 10, 12 years now. But that glass top, I ain't never had no glass top. I needed help with that. I'm trying to see. I'm lost. Charlene, let's Living Purpose. I use that brand. I mean, you. Oh, okay. I got what y'all saying. Okay. So I got what I need now. I told y'all I got some small people over here. Y'all got everything anyway in the house. You know how to clean it. Ms.V getting used to some of this stuff, especially that glass top. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that glass top. Cooking on it. I like cooking on gas. I really don't like cooking on electric. But it is what it is. And I'm getting used to it, but that's not my preference. Okay. I think I'm coming to the end of y'all's. Let me make sure. Yeah, Vaughn. Anyway, that's my preference is gas, but it is what it is. It's glass top and it's electric, so I'm gonna deal with it. Okay. I don't do that much cooking to be complaining about it anyway. But I really want y'all to keep your eyes open for these scams going on, not just on social media, not just on these dating apps or whatever, but in the world, period, everywhere you go. Because this year, it's going to be tough for a lot of people because people have not recovered from the pandemic. Jobs were lost. Things got very expensive. The money you bringing home is not going as far as it used to go. Yet people are still trying to live the same lifestyle they used to live. So just be aware is all I'm saying. I'm going to try not to even be out there with them. There's no reason for me to go out there and be with them, to go get nothing. I finally reached that point where used to ask my mama all the time, Mama, why you don't want to put up a Christmas tree up? Mama, why you don't go shopping anymore? Once we got grown, she just stopped. And she was like, mm-mm. She just had used some money and gone on about her business. She's like, I don't want to be out there with all them people doing all that stuff. I'm there. I understand what she was going through. I don't know what you saying, Abba, and where you came from. Hey, old man, it you food. You're not even making sense. I don't even have. Okay, I do have a moderator in here somewhere. Because I was gonna say I don't even have a moderator, but Myra's there. She's in the bushes. Um, Me too, Ms.V. I don't like electric. To me, it cooks too fast. I can't adjust the temperature as well on electric, Charlene, as I did on the gas. But like I said, I have to get used to it. How do you clean your floors? The hardwood, they gave me a cleaner to clean them with. So I just sweep them and then I go over them with a clear mop with just water. And then I come back. Let me see if I can find what they gave me to clean them with. Hold on. Okay, where is it? This is what they gave me to polish them with. Can you see it? It's by Zap. It says wet look floor polish. Let me read what it says. Glossy finishing polish, scuff and slip resistant. Used on vinyl, seal, concrete, rubber, tile, and wood. No wax tile floors. For heavy maintenance plans, frequent buffing, or burnishing. And it's a 4-step system here. You strip, you seal, you polish, and you clean. This is the polish, okay? Because they've already done the stripping and the sealing and all of that. And it's been around since 1937. So that's what they gave me. And it works. It doesn't give a real shiny shine on it. It just looks like regular wood. So, but I have to do it every week. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to come up with a machine versus a mop because that mop ain't getting it. You having to rinse it out too many times and clear in the water too many times. So I'm gonna have to invest in something. Okay. My first time having hardwood floors. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I'm going to get me some. Zap makes a good product. We use it at our dealership. Okay, Auntie. All right. Well, y'all, I'm going to get it off. I've been on here almost an hour. It was good talking to y'all. We are so informative over here. I learned so much from y'all. Y'all learned so much from me. It's really wonderful to have a chat like y'all. I really appreciate the donation to Living Purpose. Thank you so much. My kids will too. You too. You enjoy your day too, Sharon. Everybody in the chat. And I'll see y'all later tonight for another hot topic. Okay? Take care. Love you much. Hit that like button on the way out. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.